See if a few people come in while I'm doing my hair, because it is a chat on roots, hair, dreads, my dreads. And then I thought I'd do a bit of an arty chat as well. So I'm just having a bit of a break from doing it, because I'll show you the difference in a minute. You might be able to tell. So, hang on a minute. Ooh, yeah. So, if you don't know, which most of you will know, let me just move this up. I don't know what I'm doing with this camera. I'm doing this on the floor in my bedroom because it's just the easiest way to get an angle. You have to have a sort of, what's going on with this? You have to have, oh, sorry, I've just got a dress in the way. Hi, Archangel Michael. You have to have, when you have dreads and you're doing it, you have to have, you don't have to have, I have to have a mirror there and a mirror there, and then a hand mirror, because you have to sort of see what you're doing when you're doing it on your own. It's very hard to do dreads on your own. So you see this is what happens when you leave your dreads for a bit and this bit keeps coming out, and it's, see it all? It's all going a bit messy. But on this side, reverse it, where I have neatened it up at just these dreads here, you can tell it's all neat and it's not like this. This is what happens. But I've only really, oh my, I know, I've only really had this done once, neatened it up in a year, so can't really complain, can I? I've not had to do anything with it. So this is what I've been working on just for the past hour or something. It does take time. You can see my greys there. To neaten it up, so I've got to go around my whole head. So I don't know if I'll get all of it done today, and tonight maybe just the top section, and then I'll do the bottom section. So you can go and get it done, but obviously it costs money, and I don't think the hairdressers are open, that's as well as dread hairdressers. So, you know, I learn to do things myself, so I don't have to always pay. You know, if you can do it yourself, you might as well do it yourself. But then again, I think I'll be probably just going once a year to get it done. Hi, blank, because it's nice to get out and communicate with people. Can't do that at the minute because they're not open. But when things start going back into, I wouldn't say normal, because we ain't going back to the normal we had before. But where have I just put that again? Oh yeah, drink, cup of tea. It's nice to get out and just communicate with people anyway, and be around people and be social. So, and I do like the person who does my dreads, and now she's got a guy working there who did my dreads last time, like neatened it up. So I don't mind that, and it is literally only down the road for me anyway. It's not like I've got to travel anywhere, get on a bus, and it takes ages. I don't, because I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Put that out to the universe when I got my dreads that I wish I had a dreadlock near me, and I found a new one that I just moved up to the place near where I live, and I was like, well, there you go. So that's all good. But yeah, so I have been neatening my dreads up. So like I said, on this side it's a lot neater than this side. And for those of you who don't know, if you're new, I've had these in for over a year now, because I had them done last January. We're now January, February. Yeah, over a year. They've got a little bit thicker than they were. They shrunk a little bit, but they've gone down a little bit. And I'm liking them. I've had a few blips where I'm like, do I take them out? Because I used to have all this bit dreaded, and I took all this out myself. So you can actually get dreads out of your hair no matter how long they've been in. You don't have to cut them off. You can brush them out, but they take absolutely ages. Like this piece of hair, to get my fringe out took me about 3 hours to get one dread out. So it does take a long time. Getting ready to go to the river with much needed fresh air. Exactly. So I got fresh air when I went to my mum's the other day at the beach, and I had such a good sleep. So it's been a bit weird today. It's overcast. It was sunny, and then it's a bit iffy today. It's not that sunny, and it's cold, so I've gone and put the heating on just for a little bit. And I just thought I'd come on to have a little chat while I'm having a brew, just having a break from doing this, because I do need to get it done. I kept saying I need to do it, and I thought there's no time like the present. I need to do it, or I'm never going to get it done and out of the way to enjoy other things that I want to do, especially this weekend coming up, because I've got a free weekend, so, you know, from kids. So, yeah. Dreadlocks, a dreadlock-tician, that's the thing. Yeah, ace, yes. So, yeah, got fam in the house. So, I got this done. Hi Effie, it's nice to see you all in. I just woke up. Yeah, I'm just saying I'm just tidying it up because it goes like this, but I've just been managing to neaten it up so it looks like this. So ignore this side. This is it's like dark and light side, isn't it? This is the light side, getting in balance with itself, and this is the side. But we're all trying to get on this side, aren't we? Trying to get, balance ourselves in our energies. So yeah, I got it done because I've got naturally curly hair. I know you can't tell with this piece of hair, but if I actually went and wet this, because I've been messing about with it, it would go, bing, it's curly. So I add it because I don't know if most of you have this problem out there, and guys, I know there's some of you in chat who've got long hair. My hair's naturally curly. You had to either put stuff on it to keep it looking nice, otherwise it'd be like, poof, or straighten it. I don't like straightening my hair using straighteners really because I just think it fries your hair, dries your hair off anyway. That's why a lot of women end up having extensions, clipping things in the hair because they end up breaking it all off with trying to straighten the hair. Been snowing here. Oh, hi Robert, hi everyone in chat, hi Michelle. So hi everybody in. So yeah, there was that going on that I just hated doing, and if I had to blow dry it out, it would just take me about 45 minutes to like blow dry my hair out. And as soon as I went out in the air and it was humid, it just go poof. So I thought, and I've been eyeing up dreads for years. I've been like, oh, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? And it was just like one of them things of just go and do it. Just do it. Get it out of the way and just do it. I'm not bothered about what people think. People like it, don't like it. That's all right because I'm not them, so that's fine. I always do what I want to do, especially with my hair. I've always had many different styles of, as you've all always seen, been very experimental with my hair. My hair is naturally so, and the other thing is as well, I mean, I know your hair's like your antennae as well, and the saying is with dreads that when you get hair fall on your head, it doesn't fall on the floor like most people's hair does. It goes in the dread because it ends up, hair fall goes in here and dreads up and all that, so you're keeping your energy sort of thing. That's why a lot of people when they cut the hair off, dreads or normal hair, like wash that man right out of my hair or cut my dreads because they feel new energy and all that. That's why they do it. So but anyway, I also did it because of this, my spiritual path I'm on. Oh, I just couldn't be bothered doing my hair, and like this bit now, it needs washing. It looks a bit greasy. I could wash my hair, and the day after, it could be greasy, and my hair's thick anyway. But it'd just be greasy, and I'd be like, oh, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of washing it every day. Didn't like washing my hair every day anyway. So it was a bit like, what can I do where I don't have to straighten it and I don't have to keep washing it every day because it's stuck to me with grease. Hi, Christy and Craig's World. Humidity is not kind to my hair either. I know, that's what I mean. You end up putting it up in a bun. But with dreadlocks, there's so many different styles I can do with it than I could do it before with my so-called undreaded hair. And I must admit, when I went to get this done, it took no, I know I wouldn't do that. It was nearly like that a few years ago. It was that short. Doesn't suit me. And it took about 16 hours. Took about 16 hours. That is what it is. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It took about 16 hours. It took 2 days. Like a couple of hours on one day and a couple of hours the next. And it was like, poor mate. Because one, they had to dread my hair up and then crochet it, like I said, with these crochet hooks. So what you do is, if I can show you a bit that I've been doing, is this is the messy side. As I said, this is the neater side where I've done it. So I'll show you. But you see this where it's gone all lumpy bumpy? You have to go in. It's like knitting your hair, and you just go in and pull that piece in, pull that piece in, and pull that piece in. I could be a dreadlock tisher myself because I can actually make dreads and put them in. So there's many strings to my bow. It's just because I'm always learning different things. Like I said, I don't sit and watch TV. I'll listen to podcasts and things, but I just do stuff, So I might try them. Yeah, the only thing is, Claudia, dreads, I'll tell you the truth, it's not that much you have to do with them, but you do have to maintain them because otherwise it'd just go on. No, I don't think so. It'd just go into one big dreadlock. But also, you do have to do a bit of maintenance yourself, but you do have to when you get out of the shower, you do have to like do all this. Not that I've been doing it, I've been a bit naughty, but they have been all right. Do all this and maintain them a little bit and pull them apart, because when these bits of hair start coming out like this and they start connecting, it hurts if you don't get these bits sorted out. And I've been naughty and left mine. We've all been in the you-know-what around the world, so everyone's hair's either grown messy or whatever. But really, I can do it myself. Like I said, I've just sorted this side out, and you can tell the difference. This side is neater. See? This, well, I haven't done this bit, but this side is neater than this side. So, yeah, but there's loads of styles you can do. You can, you know, if it's long, you can still put it up. You can put it in braids. I haven't done that many styles with it lately. I'm going to have to start doing styles. You can put it in, braid them, you can put it in buns. I've had Princess Leia buns and different stuff. You use your dreads to tie your hair up with, so you don't actually need a bobble. You can use your dreads to tie your hair up with like that. So, but apart from that, when you first get them done, they're very itchy and your head's quite sore, and it was hard to sleep. And I had half a head done one night. That was terrible. And then when it got finished off, that was terrible. It feels like you're sleeping on really big hair until your hair starts settling down, and it's really stiff like this till it's not now, until it starts settling down and you get used to it. So I have been through a journey with my dreads, because it's used to getting people. You've got to get used to getting used to it, because it's totally different hair. But I had awkward hair anyway because it was curly. Oh, they're opening on Friday. Mine isn't a normal hairdresser though. And then, you know, you're going to have to get used to people looking at you, maybe saying something. If they do, I haven't had anyone doing that. I've had people coming up to me saying, I like your hair. That's all I've got, good comments really. I've never had anyone saying anything else. Only on YouTube, you know, you get people comment like they do. You know, people think because you've got dreadlocks, you're some sort of like, I don't know. I see them as quite bohemian. Some other people think they're like, you know, hippie, which I like. Some people think it's new age stuff because you've got, you know, dreads in, it's new age. It's like, no, they're not even a new age thing anyway. It's just that there's a lot of new age people that do wear dreadlocks, but that's nothing to do with it. But it's just easier for me all round. My fella likes them. They still suit you. Thank you, Effie. You know, like I said, each their own. Some people don't like them, but for me personally, how my hair was before, it's a lot easier for me to, and I mean, it's not looking brilliant today. It's just a lot easier for me to have them. Hi, Sue. And Sue's seen me with a lot of hairstyles. And, yeah, so it is difficult at first. Like I said, you've got to be quite confident with the hairstyle and grow into it, because if you're not and you're worried about what people are going to say, if you're in a job where you think, oh my god, them. I mean, I don't think most places are probably maybe over that now, because even with dreadlocks, you can, you know, I don't know if I can do it now, but you can put them in a bun. Like if I had my hair in a bun like this, let me get a bubble. If I had my hair in a bun, if I can get it in, you can put scarves around them and all sorts. So if I put my hair in a bun quite quickly, at the back like this, and this bit was washed, like I said, this is a bit greasy today, stick that bit in, it can look nice. This is why I have these bits around my face, because sometimes you can't tell from the front, and then you've got a bun in from the back. You can have flowers. I can't wait for summer, because I'm going to be putting flowers in my hair and a few more beads to summer it up. So you can have it looking different and nice. You can have it plaited and up. I've seen people get married with dreads and they've got big, massive plaits in with flowers in. I'm like, oh my god, that'd be so me, like bohemian, very, very nice. So you can have it looking quite nice. You know, people have a stigma in that they're smelly, they're this, that and the other, that they're not. If you wash your hair, you can wash your dreads. Some people don't, they leave it forever, and you can get sprays for them to put sprays in to freshen your hair up. I wash mine once a week anyway, and that's what I did with curly hair anyway. You know, but you can do lots with them. And I've always loved the look on other people. And it's that thing again, hi Patricia, of doing what you love. You know, don't be scared of, in fear of doing something because you're scared of what other people are going to think. Like, oh my God, like you've got dreadlocks in, or you've had your hair cut off, or you've grown it out from Like it could be a guy who's had very short hair, always had short hair, and all of a sudden you're growing it out and your mates are like, oh my God, like you're growing your hair out, like what you're doing. It's just like you do whatever you feel is you. And a lot of people know that I've been into that very Viking-ish sort of vibe. And Vikings had, dreadlocks as well. A lot of people get confused and think it's only set to one, cultural thing, and it's not. Lots of people way back had dreadlocks, men and women in all different cultures. And if you actually left your hair and never brushed it and washed it with shampoo and conditioner, your hair would dread up in the end because it would not. Great news, or daydream. Great news. Please check my post to you above. Where are we? Rainbow. I said yes. News very encouraging. What news am I looking at? What news am I looking at? What? I can't see anything. Oh, earlier you said you felt lots of energy around Easter, so I checked, and your perception is spot on. Schumann resonance is at the height. Yeah. Well, everyone's been saying, because this is a brew chat, and I'll show you some of my art in a minute. Everyone's been saying, I said yesterday, I pulled a card out, and I'm going to pull some cards out in a minute, of the explosion, volcanic energy, meaning there's a lot of people losing the shit right now. We all know that, because there is a lot of things going on, and a lot of energy, and a lot of people have been reporting back to me, oh my God, the energy is so strong, and a lot of it's coming from, there's a lot of energy coming from the dark as well, the dark side of what's going on in the world, because like I said yesterday, they're thrashing their hardest with their last bits of ammunition, and all that sort of stuff. And it's not going to work, because yeah, we're going to see stuff. It's not going to look pretty, but it's got to be seen. It's got to be seen. So I don't know if any of you in chat are feeling that. I haven't used shampoo for years. Don't know if any of you feel it. I am, because I see it, I sense it, and you can just feel it. And then like with the weather changing up as well, looking out there, a bit cloudy, people's minds a bit clouded. There's all that going on. But everyone's talking about April being quite a eye-opening month. So, definitely. Yeah, and I've read, I don't know if you've put any emails up again, but yeah, so there's all that going on. My disability scooter is revving up. Woo! They're holding on for they are holding it for dear life. They've been doing this, for a long time. So I'm not surprised. I think we would too if we were on that side. But I would like to say I did a reading yesterday. And it was one of mine, but then again, you could say it's for the collective, because it's probably quite, what's going on with a lot of people. I can't remember what order this is in. Is it in that order? Is it in that order? I think it was in. I know that's in the right order. 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 Or was it? I think. Oh, it doesn't really matter what order it's in, but it's mainly in the order it was in yesterday. I always put it back in the deck so I can read it again. And it was the Queen of Cups. This is about getting your emotions in balance. This is what's going on. Crown chakra. Awakening to self. Getting the water. That's emotional. Getting it in check. Balance. As above, so below. The Queen. Be the queen of your emotions. This is what people need to be doing, because a lot of people are running off with emotions, and they're going to see a lot of stuff happening, around them, and they need to check in on that and realize go within, because you're not going to get triggered by it. And then after that, we've got this whole Nine of Wands. I see this as 9 divine anyway, but there's a girl there holding on to a wand. She's shining her light, meaning as well your passions. She's got that little fence up of all the other little ones, which is like you've got to have barriers. You've got to have borders. You don't want just anyone coming in. So you do have to have them boundaries. That's the right word, boundaries. While you're putting your whatever it is together that you want to shine out and shine out your light, you have to have them boundaries. You can't just have people taking energy off you constantly and taking stuff. So there's that going on, and you've just got to stand there in your light and just do that. Keep your head up high, stand straight, in your truth, and just shine. And then we've got the Eight of Wands again, which is, to me, this just comes across as the energy of power up. Power up your energies, your wands, your passions, your projects, whatever it is. And just, I mean, they're going together as well. Let's all work together in that beautiful energy. And then we've got, again, the Ace of Cups. This is about, again, you could say balancing your emotions, getting it into check. Emotions coming from the heart. Are you coming from the heart? Blue as well. I see this a lot of us, like I said the other day, we've got the Age of Aquarius, which is water. Which is, not water. Why did I say water? No, everyone says water. It's not water, sorry. I'm like, it's because I'm thinking of cups. It's not water. It's air, ether, universe, God, source, whatever, cosmic. That sort of, it's the age of spirituality. So we need to get into that check. Again, the heart. Get it all into check with your emotions. Coming from good intentions. Everything coming from good intentions. Getting that all in check. And, you know, when you do that, good things happen. You know, you got all that light coming out. There's not too much imbalance because you're getting it into check. You're mastering your emotions. And then with that, good things can happen. I mean, remember, this was actually my reading, you know, partnerships, connections are coming in, the lovers, you know, are coming in. Yin and yang, he's got dreadlocks in. That's the other way around with me and my fella. But, you know, that's all good. It's balance again. He's got like the white in his hair, her hair's darker. The yin and the yang. It's all balance. All that is balancing up. When you balance, everything starts coming in balance. Partnerships start coming into balance. I don't just mean lovers. I mean, it could be a job relationship. It could be something, just friends meeting up. It could be anything. And then when you do that, we're all going through this death and rebirth. Like we just said, a resurrection. And isn't it funny how that's how my fella's drawn them? I've not shown him that. The painting that he did. I'm going to show you if it's on my phone. I'll have to show him when I see him. He did a painting of. Which one is it? I did put it up for everyone to see. It reminds me of that. I've just realised. He hasn't seen that card. Death and rebirth. It's a death of the old ways, a death of the old energy. It's the new energy that's coming in, the rebirth. You know, when people see this card, they're like, oh my God, does it mean someone's dying? It's like, I see it as energy. I read it as energy. So it's the energy. 13 as well. They say unlucky number. It's not an unlucky number. They've always said that. It's a good number. Rebirth. We're having a death of the old earth, the old ways, the old energy, the old habits, the old you, the blah, 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 the blah, blah, blah. It's all the same. It's all the same. And we're having a rebirth. This is why it's so important this year that we've all got to step into that. Dolly, as I've mentioned before, you are the crown chakra of this soul for me. Thank you for what you... It's funny that you say that, Major Pace Pan, because Archangel Michael was asking me something the other day, and I was reading up on something the other day, and I thought, oh, let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. I probably won't be able to find it now. Hang on, it could be this one that I've just turned on to. Yeah, I've just found it. We were talking about archangels, and someone said to me, do you know which one you could, because we've had the whole Archangel Michael, blue, and then you said to me Archangel Michael, Archangel Jophel, I've probably said that wrong, and as I'm reading it, I was like, Christ-like crown chakra. And then you've just come in and said that, and I'm like, hey. And I know who her higher self is now. So I haven't read that bit properly, but I'll go and read it. But because Face Palm's just come in and said that, it triggered me to look, and I came up on the right page as well. I'm like, okay, the cosmic knowledge. Also to spread it to others. I'm like, oh, Right. So, ooh, am I? Aren't we all of our realms? Anyway, so you got the rebirth, and then after the rebirth, you have to have strength to go through this rebirth. You can be like a lamb. We're all lovely, but we have to be like a lion sometimes. You know, because 22, divine feminine, 22 and 9 it was then. That's number 8, infinity. But we have to be like the little lambs. You know, we're nice people, but at the end of the day, we've got to be strong like a lion as well. And then at the end, this is the star that fell out. And I did put that song up that the lovely Top Cat gave me earlier on. But I love this. This is one of my favourite cards. And we've had it before. And it is number 17. And it's the star. We're anchoring our light in. We're bringing it to earth. We're bringing heaven to earth. Realms of consciousness. We're bringing it in and through us on this earth. And bringing it down. We're not going there. It's coming down here. And that's why everything has to be cleared off the earth, if you want to say, a bit like drain the swamp, and then cleaned from within us, you know, over however long that's going to take, and get people to catch up. So the density is gone and it's more lighter for this energy to be here. Couldn't be here before with all the crap that's been going on, but because people are making way, and all you beautiful starseed healers, whatever you are, it doesn't matter, we're all doing it. Those who are holding the light, those who are standing in the truth of, you know, working on yourself every day, to anchor this in and get in these positive vibrations and not let anyone get in your way of, you know, removing that positivity from you. And we're anchoring that down. And then because the world starts to become lighter, that's how these energies can come in and reside on Earth, because it's lighter, it's not dense, it's too dense. So that was that from yesterday, and I've got some other cards to pull. But I'll do that after a bit of my artwork in a minute. Thought I'd have a bit of a gallery tour of the ones behind me, because this is very relevant, this being behind me, because that's what I always get in with, in my mind's eye. I'm always a blue being. There was something that was on last night I was watching, and a woman was doing a meditation thing, and I was doing it, and I've always seen myself as a blue light. I'm always a blue light, indigo. And even when I had a thing on YouTube a few years ago of a or what do they call it, quantum healing session, I was blue then, and they were like, have you got any arms or legs? I was like, I'm just blue, I'm just blue. I was just enjoying myself. It was just this blue form of energy. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Effie. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Effie. Thank you. Much appreciated. And it was a bit like that sort of like, yeah, third eye blue. That's what I always say. Yes, Dolly, we are not ascending literally. We are changing the paradigm down here. Thank you. We are. And that's what I see. Dolly and gang, I'm now off to burn some rubber. Burn some rubber. You go and burn some rubber, and I'll see you soon. Have a nice day. Exactly. And that's what I believe, Major Facepalm. We're here to anchor the light here. We're not going off anywhere else. A lot of people think we're going up there to heaven, or we're off. Like, no, we're anchoring it here. We're bringing it here. We are changing the paradigm. I can never say that word. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you, but you did have a sneaky feeling. I'm going to look at it. I've not looked at it properly yet, but it's just funny that 2 people have said it. So, you know, I'm like, ah. So, yeah. So the pictures behind me of, yeah, so I always see a blue colour, and it's cosmic hair, and I haven't finished it yet. So let me see if I can sort of like, right, I might as well do the ones at the front, and then we can get to the back one. So this one, I'm glad I haven't put this up on Instagram, because I forgot. I checked it out, I'd sprayed it and thought, I haven't actually finished it. A bit of the detail, but it actually is, oh no, it's got a little bit of detail on this rose up here, and then it's finished. Hi, Indigo Rays, and we'll talk about, no, I'll say it now because I'm going to forget before I show these. My elephant got to Indigo Rays today. I sent it yesterday. I didn't know how long it was going to take to get there, but it did go by, whatever it went by post. And Indigo Rays got it today. So I'm so happy. This is what this energy is about. If you have a product or a business or whatever it is, if you're putting anything out there, handmade or whatever it is, but for instance, you know, I've always been crafty and always done things and always give things. I've even given things away for free, whatever. Even if I've made things for birthdays, which I do make things for birthdays for people in my family, all that stuff. When you're doing something and you send it out, I get more enjoyment when people receive it and they go, oh my God, I love it. It's got so much good energy on it. And even if I was selling something and someone bought it, I'm not getting excited because they've actually bought it because I've got, the money for it, even though that's brilliant, whatever. It's the actual wrapping it up, giving it out. And then when they get it, I always get a comment back saying, oh, thank you. Thank you. I got so much good energy. I love it. Oh my God. Like, I think it was Claudia. I think it's Claudia in chat. She's had one of my oils and she said it's helped her sleep. And, the way I'd wrapped it and took care to handwrite my messages of thank you. That's what it is. That's what you put out. You put your energy. When you're doing something, you're putting your energy on it. That's even, like I said, if you're working in a cashier point, as long as you're being nice on that, you're giving that vibe out in the area. But if you're making something as well, putting something together for somebody else, you could be baking a cake, whatever, it doesn't really matter. You could be someone who likes baking. I've seen a lot of people get creative in this lockdown so-called thing, have started baking, or even people who've started getting baking things going and, coming up with all sorts. But I've got someone who lives over at Road who started what was it, she got a tiny little mini shop going and she's baking all these lovely biscuits and stuff, and that's what she's doing now, but putting the love into it. But I get the enjoyment of someone actually receiving something I've made, whether that they've bought it or they've got it through a gift or something, because I'm like, I love it. I love that feeling of someone saying to me, thank you. And because some of my bits have travelled around the world and some is in America, I get excited about that because I think there's a piece of me over there. There's a piece of me in Canada because I can't remember what name is coming chat. I've had bits of key rings and all sorts going all over. So I know there's a piece of my energy, which is a great way of getting your energy out. So, my light of Dolly is over in other countries. Oh, yes. Walking around with other people. That's how I see things. That's how I see things. So it's very important for me to get my art out there, if you get what I'm saying, because it holds a frequency. So, indigo rays. Indigo rays sent me the picture this morning, and there's a picture that Indigo Ray sent me, and it was a big picture because there's the hand. So received my massive big elephant painting this morning, which was the original. I haven't done any prints. I don't think I'm gonna. You never don't know. I just do original. I think to do original. Yeah, you're all magical. And she wrote, "Oh my God, I'm over the moon. My beautiful Fenya," she's called it Fenya because there's a story about an elephant called Fenya, "has arrived. Thank you." But she didn't realise how big it was. So she's got to put it in a new place because she thought it was a little bit smaller than it was. And it wasn't. It's as big as this one behind me. This one. So I'm just happy that you got that Indigo Rays because I'm just glad. I'm glad it's out of my house now and you've got it because it's been there for a bit waiting, and Red Pill Phil said it was looking at him. So, So, saying that, yeah, I've just got to finish this one off and then I'm going to put this up. But this is just like whimsical art. I do a lot of whimsical art, but I've explained this one before. This is the Unfolded. It's entitled The Unfolding, and it does say Dolly. It's been signed and it says November 2020. That was November 2020 I started this. And then it does say, welcome to the Great Awakening, because it also means the Great Awakening of yourself. This is why this girl is coming through these roses. Roses are one of the highest frequencies as well. The eyes of consciousness watching, and the butterfly at the top in the dark is butterfly because it stands for transformation. So these are they're sort of like oracle cards, aren't they? So if you want an oracle card sort of type of little picture telling a story, it's also me going through my journey as well. It's got a little eye in the flower because everything's got consciousness, omnipresence. It's in everything and everywhere at all times. That's what God presence is. And she's got golden hair. So that will be going on my Instagram page. Don't know if anyone can stick it in chat, but I will promise to match my Instagram page up later when this downloads. So if anyone wants to go and check my Instagram up, that'll be going up at some point. I haven't put much up there at the minute. Because I've got a few other ideas going with my jewellery and stuff, but not to put anything out yet. So, and then this one I've decided I'm going to sell this one. I'm like, don't know. Oh, I've got the other one downstairs, the green lady, haven't I? So, oh, your battery ran out. Then we've got the Dreamweaver. That still isn't finished. This was the picture that started the whole orb thing off for me. I painted this picture and she had darker hair and everyone used to say it looked like me at that point. And it had these on and I didn't know what it was. And then after 2 months after I painted this picture is when I started seeing the orbs more. I should call it the Orb Whisperer really. But it's called the, I think I named it the Dreamweaver. Weaving Dreams. She's got a bit of a tattoo thing going on and all this, but this is this is my sort of style, so whatever. So when she's finished, and this is not on canvas, it's on like this bristle board. So when this is finished, it takes me time. I'd do things, I leave it, I bring it back, I sit it down, I'd leave it, blah, blah, blah. That's how it happens. She will be going up. So that'll be over there when it's done. And then this picture, I was going to sell it, I was going to sell it. And I thought, do you know what? It might give somebody a lot of comfort and a lot of healing because this one's quite special. It's got a bit of resin on it, just to give it a bit of an effect, which you probably can't see there. And it's still lumpy and bumpy because it's sort of raw and organic and I like texture. But it's also got, if you can see, actually got rose, I think it was rose quartz crystals on it, if you see from the side. See these bumpy bits? They're actually crystals. So it's actually got crystals on it and it's an angel and she's beautiful. And it's in my whimsical style. You know, it's not too big, easy to send. Stars in her hair and she's beautiful. And it was one of the first sort of this size paintings that I did with one of my angels with those eyes. And I've decided I'm going to sell it because I thought I do love it. And every time I look, it reminds me of that presence of being. But I think it could give somebody a lot of joy and healing, you know. And yeah, I thought, no, we're learning to let go, so I'm going to let go of it. Because I was like, I want it for myself. And then I was like, no, I can let it go. I can let it go. Thank you, Claudia. So that will be going up. They may be going up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a few more paintings together. And I think I'm going to put them up maybe at the end of this month. And then this thing over here, this massive big painting, I haven't finished it because it's a big one and I'm not used to big paintings. Hair's gonna be finished off a bit more like the cosmic thingy. My paintings are what do you call it, mixed media, so they'll have a bit of paint on, a bit of this, a bit of pen. I love ballpoint pen. They have all sorts on, but this was a thing when I went to, see, they're all from my journey really, when I went to have Reiki healing when I went to have that when I spoke about it. And the being that I saw didn't look like this, but it was this colour. And I had it again last night with the channel that I was watching when they were doing a meditation. I went through it and it was that, what are you seeing? And the blue stepped over me again, me, my higher self. So I've just represented it in a woman with blue cosmic hair. This will all change in the background because sometimes it changes, sometimes I paint over it and it morphs, so I don't know. But it is another angel form. It is whimsical because obviously it's not realistic. She's got a different neck and arms and shoulders and things, but that's my style, is whimsical. I don't know what's going to happen with this one, but I don't know if I can bring it in a bit closer so you can see that going on there. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Major Facepalm. Thank you very much. I haven't got my finger yet, you know, my finger, but I'm looking with my flipping, what do you call it? Lucky stick thing. Love and light and eternal thanks to you for the years of positive energy you bring us all. Thank you, Major Facepalm. And I just thank the people that can see that, you know, I keep saying this, the message that I've been putting out is positivity because I know it's needed. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. So that's going on. Don't know how that's going to turn out. And then we've got the little one that isn't finished yet because this is just all background stuff. I don't know what this won't be here. This is just a process. So I don't know what's going to be going on with my little fairy. But yeah, she's very pretty. I might resin this one as well. I might be able to put it in the garden as a flower fairy garden picture in the garden, you know, like hiding in your bushes or something. I don't know, but I'm going to be doing some. Look at Patricia. I don't know what I'll be doing with this, but this was a watercolour painting. And I've got the wings in. And then I don't know what else is going on. I feel another creative weekend coming up, because when I don't have Finn, me and my fella always do we call it craftanooning. We do craftanooning where we both get crafty, like painting and whatever's coming into ourselves. So she's very pretty, she's very cute, little fairy. And that's why if you want to check these out, you have to go on Flowers in the Fae on Instagram, and you should be able to find me over there. But nothing new's gone up recently, so. Has the ice cream man turned? Yes, the ice cream man has turned up outside. The child catcher is outside. That's what it just reminds me of. Is outside. I always say to Finn, no, yeah, that means it's not got any ice cream in it. So I've got quite a few pictures going, and I've got a few more coming. I've got my next ones are going to be. I'm going to try and do something out of my, what do you call it, comfort zone. So I'm going to try and do a few sort of scenery pictures. I don't know what they're going to turn out like, but of happy vibes. So we'll be having a gallery show soon, but that big one's not finished. That one's not finished, but the angel one, that one, and the one behind it, well, the angel one, sorry, will be going up, but I think probably at the end of the month, and I'll get a collection going, and this one, because this is nearly done. It's just the top flower I need to do, which I just didn't realise. I just didn't realise I'd not done it. So, yeah. So, you know, I love showing my art because, you know, you've got to show what you've got in case people, you know, may want to have a piece of your art. Like I said, I've got to advertise myself because no one else will do it for me. So, obviously, you do it yourself. Why not? That's what crafty people have to do. Arty people have to do. You have to, you know, do that. There's a lot of people out there who have a problem with that, but that's their problem and not mine. Since your inspiration, I have been drawing every day, and it's so relaxing. Thank you so much. It is Claudia, and I will be doing some more artistic drawings in the morning that I've just not got around to. Like I said, forgot Finn was off school and he's back next week. So yeah, you'll see a few more things, and I'll still be doing a few more arty things of like my drawings. You know, my little books that I show you with all my little ladies in and stuff like that. Or a pretty little green angel. Yeah, so yeah, art is for sharing, exactly, Rainbow Wizard. Art is for sharing. Check Rainbow Wizard's channel out as well. Art is for sharing. It gives people joy. It gives people frequencies. It gives people inspiration. And just like Claudia said, she's been starting to draw every day. You know, we inspire each other. That's what it's all about. So, yeah, you know. Have a soul energy exchange. It's amazing. Exactly, Effie. And this is when I say soul speaks. I've put in the title soul speaks. This is me, my soul speaking. My soul speaks through my art. Soul doesn't lie. I've said this before. You know, we could say when we all go back to source. If you'll get your soul weighed, I believe. This is me believing. You get your soul weighed when you go back to source. Your soul doesn't lie. If you've done things in the past and you've not let that go or forgive, doesn't matter what, if you're lying or anything, your soul knows. So you can pretend you don't know what you're doing, but your soul knows what you're doing. So it will be weighed. Do you know what I mean? So, hi, Crystal Fizz. Is your oil come yet? Or, I know you're in America, so I know it takes ages. Hi, Ordinary Bear. Well, Nick, I think. See, do you remember when I got Rainbow Fizz on? Rainbow Fizz on. Fizz. When I got Rainbow Wizard on, I said I'll be doing a few more interviews with people, so we can have arty chats as well, where if you've got any art you'd like to share on my channel, you know, you can always put it behind you or whatever, or you can actually, if you email me, I can actually show your artwork, because I can actually get it off and put it on my StreamYard thing when I get to know how to do that properly. But I know, I'll remember how to do it. I can actually, so we will have some art chats and art shows, and I can, if anyone wants to show any of your art, the lovely Crystal Fizz, who's a tattooist, who's here in chat now, she's a great artist, she's a great tattooist, so she's great at drawing as well. She actually did, see if I can find it on my phone, just for the people who might not know. Just let me see if I can find it. Right, Crystal Fizz sent me a lovely picture, and it was a thank you. You know, we have different exchanges and all different levels, and this was a thank you, like I said the other day. It's not always money and stuff. We had a thank you of, see if I can find it. Give me a couple of seconds. I don't know where this picture is, so I'll try and find it. Crystal Fizz did. Don't know the easiest way of finding this is. Right, hang on. If I pretend I'm going live on my phone, it normally comes up on there. So, pretend I'm going live, but I'm not going live. I'll just write in some mumbo jumbo. Not really. Go live. Right, so I'm not going live. It normally works on here, so upload. Well, that's mega weird. It's normally on here. Where's that gone? Right. Ooh. Right. One more try. Can't find it now. So, I know where I'll go to. I will go to your actual... I'll go to Instagram. Let me... See if it's on there, Crystal Fizz. Can't find. Things get... Oh, it's normally there. It's normally there. Right there. I'm like, yeah, I can do this, I can do that. But because I'm looking for it, no, it won't come up. A bit like me and Archangel Michael talking to each other yesterday. We talked about certain energies and all of a sudden all the energy started morphing and that. We're like, oh, ew, can't talk about that. I'm going to just see if it's on your Instagram. If not, I'll have to find it another time. But people have seen when I've had a bit of a cartoon figure for Dolly Daydream. It's Crystal Fizz who did it, so might not be on there. We spoke to each other a lot since then, so no. Anyway, it'll pop up. I'll find it. I'll find it. Oh, maybe. Just checking. Checking. Yeah, I'll find it again. And show everybody. Oh, here's one of the drawings anyway, if you don't mind me showing, but she's brilliant. So, you know, I can't remember what message that was. But that wasn't the one though. That wasn't the one she sent for me. But yeah, I'm just checking. It might be on here. I think you said as well. I'll send you a new one. Yeah, send us a new one. So yeah, it's therapeutic, isn't it? So, oh, Paul Boys. I've just seen Paul Boys put a message on Instagram. We love our Paul Boys, and he's put up the work. He's put this picture up, and it says, "It's a jester. The world isn't divided by race, gender, or sexual orientation. It's divided by the wise and the fools. Oh, it is. And fools divide themselves by race, gender, or sexual orientation. Oh, yes. So, we love our Paul Boys. Ah. Oh, I think Crystal Fizz has just sent me another one. Yeah, she has. Thank you. So Crystal Fizz at the speed of light has just sent me this. This is the digital art that Crystal Fizz did for Dolly Daydream. Love it. She's brilliant, isn't she? So I'll have to start putting that up again a few times because it's ace. And she sent that to me as a thank you. So you get things back in different ways. So thank you, Crystal Fizz, again. And Archangel Michael. Oh, well, to Archangel Michael in chat and facepalm if you're still there. What you were just saying about Archangel, I can never say it, Jophiel, probably not saying that right, is the yellow ray. Well, shall I read this out and then show the picture of the yellow ray and people might know what I'm talking about? I've just gone right off subject now, but I am just having a brew break of whatever. So, if anyone saw the orb video I did the other day, I've got a golden energy coming, a gold ray, and I didn't notice it at first till I went back. Now, different archangels match up with different colours. So, yeah, I'll read it out then. So, I'll show you the picture of it as well. Who is Archangel Jophiel? And if I've said it wrong, I've said it wrong. As the angel of beauty and wisdom, Archangel Jophiel is the patron of artists and artistic illumination. Oh, I didn't know that. Now I know why you were... got it. John Milton in the Paradise Lost referenced Jophiel as the cherubim, I can't say it, with the swiftest wing. The speed of Jophiel's flight refers to the high vibrational energy at which Jophiel operates in our lives. As a high vibrational ascendant being, Jophiel moves at the speed of our thoughts to raise our personal vibration to the level needed for us to experience creative and spiritual illumination. I get where you're coming. Oh, yes. Archangel Jophiel is known to heal negative emotions and chaotic situations. Her beautiful and peaceful mind can bring us serene thoughts that help us organise our homes and workspaces. Archangel Jophiel's element is fire, and her colour is yellow. That's funny. When I was wearing that yellow dress a few weeks ago, going on about the colour yellow, and we've got the golden yellow. It's a symbolic of the flame of creativity and the light of spiritual illumination. It is said that when we encounter Archangel Jophiel, there will be a golden yellow light known as Jophiel's ray light. Well, lower me down with an angel's wing, right? I'll go and get the picture that everyone saw in the video. So I'm just talking about my path and sharing it with you guys. We have naysayers and all that. That is fine, because it ain't their path, it's mine. So, the picture that I captured was, and I managed to get it, slow it down and get it, was, let me find it. There it is. There it is. The golden, let me show you, a bit bigger. I don't know if I can get it. It's the golden orb that came, and it's moving. That's why it's got that energy behind it going. That's on film, on camera. So, yeah, starting to make a lot more sense yet again with what we were saying. Exactly. So, I don't know if I went right off subject there, but I think I did. But then again, I'm talking about art, and I've always been sharing my art, so isn't that not a coincidence? Before I go, I'm going to do the Sacred Rebels. And I've decided one of my older oracles, Shadows and Light, because this is where we're at in it. The wise and the fools. So, Shadows and Light. Wow, that was spot on. I foresee gold energy orbs in the future. Yeah, like highly spiritual, because the age of Aquarius with the spiritual age, definitely so. Let's do these. We'll do this, and then we'll do sacred, and then I'm going, because I've got my hair to sort out a little bit more, and a few bits to do with all that, and some artwork to finish off. While I listen to a podcast, and then yeah. Ooh. Right, they're not the ones that have come out. That's just, I've not had these cards out. It's like they get really excited, so I like to shuffle them first, whether they fall out or not. Let them have a jump about, and then do the proper reading. So yeah, just calm down. Right, this is actually, I'll do the shuffle thing, and then they can jump. So let's get all this stale sort of stiff energy out. They've been sat there for a while, and let them go. Thank you, Ordinary Bear. Yeah, the weather's a bit gloomy, but I'm not gloomy, Just got to keep doing your thing. Right, cards have turned over, so let's see what's turned over. We've turned over like that. So, we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got number 3, magic number. Sea beacon fairy, guidance, but where will it lead you? This to me is about trusting yourself, because we are being divinely guided, and because it says, but where will it lead you? Where will it lead you? Are you going to trust the plan, your divine plan within you? You know, or are you going to, I don't know, go into fear of like, I don't know and I don't know, you know? It's like, just go within, you know. She's got a light, so she can see where she's going. She's got 2 lights, actually. You know, sea beacon fairy. And there's a little boat in the background, so maybe the boat can't, this is you, the boat can't always see because it's quite dark and murky, but they can see a little light in the background. It's that saying again, a bit like of the light at the end of the tunnel. So if you're looking properly, you will see a little light of pinpoint maybe. Go towards that, and eventually you will be guided, because she's guiding the boat in. We're being guided in by the light. So that's there. And then we've got number 12, the Winged Seer. You see clearly, clairvoyancy. I see a lot what's going on, and I'm sure you lot do as well. You know, you've all got your own minds, and you can see, and it's that, you know, a bit like, you know who said, number 17, thumbs up there. We can't show the people. We can't tell the people, we've got to show the people. There's a lot of seers about, you know, we're seeing clearly, clairvoyancy, Claire, the seeing. We're beginning to see, and that is what's happening. You know, you're beginning to see truths, you're beginning to see people for what they are, or situations for what they are, and I just think, you know, that you let them, it's being played out on the earth realm as well, through the news and everything, and it's being seen for what it is, and we're just letting it roll because it's all coming up. So no one's got to go into fear or scream out about anything. It's like, it's all going to be seen, you know, and as I've said before. And then 17, funny enough, the last one, 17, and it is strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. Well, strangely lonely to me is that energy of, there's a lot of people at the minute who are holding on so strongly, like it says, holding on way too tight to the old energy, and they're feeling quite lonely because they're in that straight, holding on too tight. What you're holding on tight to, we're all trying to let go. We're all learning to let go. We're holding on to the past too much and the old energy because it's a comfort, even though we don't want it, because it's something we've always known, and we're a bit scared to go and like go with the guidance of what's coming in really with yourself. You know, this divine plan that's coming in is a bit scary. So the people are still holding on too tightly. This woman's a bit warring, because it's this warring energy of like, you know, people are fighting. I've said this before, we don't need to be doing that. We don't need to be doing that. There's a lot of infighting going on that I've talked about before, everywhere. You know, you've got the news, even people on protests, you've got people on YouTube, you've got people everywhere, people in households, friends, loved ones, relationships, whatever, all infighting because this energy's flying about, and it's like they're holding on so tightly to this thing that we're trying to let go of. We can't have a new way if you're clinging on to that thing over there. It's like, here's new earth, let's call it, you know, they say in the spiritual realms, communities. And then you've got the old earth. It's like, but we're still dragging that way. No, we're not. We're letting go. So we have this full whole one here without this. It's like, no, you can just go. You can just go. You're popping out. You're going. That's going through a wormhole. The old one. It's popping out there, and we're popping out that side. And it's like, no, we don't want any of that energy. So we're letting go of it. You know, it's not because we can see definitely the whole picture. Nobody can. We have a feeling and a knowing that we know what it's going to look like and feel like, but we don't actually know. It's probably going to be even better than we can perceive, especially for our kids and so on and so forth. But, you know, anyway, so the last one will be, we'll have a bit of rebel, sacred rebels, because we're all a rebel at heart, especially at the minute with what's going on. Rebels. And you see this as the Trinity, higher self. You've got your childlike self, your sort of self as you're growing up, and then your elder self, and you could call it your ancestors and everything, when you're a little bit wiser. But you do get help from your ancestors. But if you're also not letting go of past karma, you're the one who breaks the past karma. You've got to let go. That's how you break it for your ancestors. I've said this before in a video weeks and weeks ago, and that's why I said when I was talking to the orbs that time and they were flashing like mad because I said, am I breaking my chains of ancestry, karma and all that? And it was yes, because you carry on their karma when you're repeating the cycles, and then it'll carry on to your kids and all that if you're going to repeat the cycles. So you've got to let go. So folk are out of practice of having faith, unfortunately. They are. There's a lot coming back, though. I've seen that, and they will do when they find out what's going on. Right, we're going to try and get 3 cards. So we've got... Oh, yes. We had this card last time, but it's funny that it's come up first. We've got 1. And you'll love the thing it's holding as well. Oh, that one just flew out. Oh, yes. This is what I've just been talking about behind me. That just flew out the deck and what you've just been saying. Oh, no, we've got more than 3 cards. So, Spirit wants more than 3 cards. So, we've got, the first one was, I've not looked at them, was 1, After the Storm. The Golden New Era. The Watcher's bringing that energy in. After the storm. There'll be calm after the storm. People think the storm's hit. The storm's not hit. We're preparing. But it's going to be beautiful after the storm. And you've seen this little... What do you call it? Oh, what's that shape called? I can never remember what that shape's called. Geometric... Someone chuck it in chat. Anyway, yeah. I just really think it's things you've not let go of and you've not forgive, you know. It depends if you believe in karma or not. Karma is when you're all in your drama, you know, when you should just be living in love and stuff. And then number 3, inspiration. Well, we've just been talking about inspiration and how art's inspiration and we're all inspiring each other. And then Claudia came in and said she got inspired for drawing and stuff like that. You know. Yeah, it does, Nick. A lot of people think karma's bad. Yeah, it is that. It's... I think who was talking about it last night? Me and I think it was Indigo Rays. I've said, to me personally, I got 18 and 18 in. When people don't reflect on what they've been doing, saying or acting like, you get karma in because it will keep repeating until you get a knock on the head. That's why I say I don't have much of it to do because I've reflected on a lot. And sometimes, even today, if you got in an argument with someone or a partner or something, you were like, you felt a bit bad after, you're like, oh, why did I do that? And you're sort of having a conversation with yourself, like, why did I say that? Why did I get so angry about that? Because I really didn't want to get angry like that. And you start reflecting and realising, I've said this before, when you look back in your past and go, there's a lot of people shouting stuff out now, and it's like, a lot of people are hurt, and they, through trauma, and we've all had trauma, and they blame it on other people and take no responsibility, so they won't really look at themselves. It's looking at yourself, know thyself, and going, why did I get angry about this, this, and this? Oh, actually, it was because this, and this. I've not looked at it properly and I've not dealt with it, but I'm just going to go and blame everybody else or shout at them or cause an argument and then feel really bad. But when you do look, even if it's a little thing like, you could say, I've just had an argument with my partner and feel really bad and made them feel really bad. Why did I get dead angry? And then you sort of look at that and go, right, next time this situation pops up, I'm not going to act. I'm not going to react. It's not about responding. It's about reacting. If we can respond in a different way, don't react like anger. Because people's reaction normally is to first go in anger. So you check in on yourself and you reflect. Maybe don't say anything and then maybe just be like, I'm going to wait a little bit, calm down, then think about it. And then you'll know next time it comes around, you might not react like that. You know, when you're forgiving and you're realising something was just said that caught you up in that moment and it's not actually who you are or what you want to be. So you do that. If you're going to keep going in anger and going in acting like that and then causing drama and causing trouble, and you keep that cycle going, and then it passes through to your family. You're just keeping that cycle going of hate and drama. And then when people wonder why they're getting the karma, because then if you're creating all that, you're getting you could say you get bad things coming in. You're getting crappy energy, high miscue, because, as I said, like attracts like. What you put out is what you attract back. But if you realise and you reflect on it and think, I'm going to change that next time it comes in, that energy or that situation, next time I see it coming at me, because you'll be tested quite a few times by things, people and all sorts, you'll know. And then that's how you keep learning. And then you learn to master your emotions and thoughts, basically. That's my spin on it. Anyway, number 31, trust yourself. As we just had that card before about trusting. We're connected with everything. Trust yourself. Tune into thyself. It's not what people say. It's not what the news is saying. It's not what people are saying. You've got to trust in, you know, yourself. And if you're seeing things everywhere, you've got to, you know, a bit like, you know, who says, you've got to question everything and research yourself. You don't just sit and believe something because, you know, the news has said it or someone else said it or whatever. I've said this many times before. Number 17 again. Transformation. What is already with you? I'd say what is already with you is within you, and that transformation is within you, and it's happening. The butterflies signify, it's not monarch training like a lot of people get, you know, a bit paranoid about all the time. It's to do with transformation within. And this is mega what's happening at the minute, because we're learning to not react. We're learning to calm down a bit, maybe respond, but we're not reacting out of anger. And the last one is beautiful, because many people start with this number on their awakening. It's number 11, diving for light. We've all been diving for light. Funny, it's a water on a Pisces. Diving for light. I don't know if you know that. I mean, a lot of animals do, but seahorses mate together forever, for life. You could say it's that divine union, but diving for light. We're all diving for truth, light. You're diving for your own light, and that is what you've got to shine, your light. So that's beautiful. Beautiful. And it's green as well. Got the green in there. Heart, heart, heart. What's coming from here? Are you working from here? Or are you working from here? Are you working from here? Balance them, balance them. So they're beautiful. There, that's a beautiful message out to you lot today. Message, inspiring, uplifting. That's what we're here to do, isn't it? That's the main thing that we're here to do right now, in this time of the now, go, go, go. So yeah, boom, shalaka boom. Like I said, there's lots of things coming, and you've got to get this in check, because it's not going to be pretty, people. You know. But yeah, so keep your frequencies high, no matter what you're seeing, reading, whatever, wherever, with whoever, it doesn't matter. Talk to people if you need to, you know, get things out. But at the end of the day, the main thing we all should be doing is raising people's vibrations. Yes, Miss Q, concentrate on what we want to be, as I've always said and always will do, and I think say every freaking day that I'm on. Every day that I'm on. You're so uplifting. Thank you so much. Thank you, Claudia. You lot uplift me in chat. It's about, all we are is energy, giving and receiving. I'm giving something out. You're receiving it. You're giving back. Give, receive, give, receive. Doesn't mean we always agree with everything. That's okay. But the frequency behind it, the intention says, I'm giving, you're receiving. I'm giving, you're receiving. I'm giving, you're receiving. I'm receiving. You're giving. I'm receiving. You're giving. I'm receiving. And now I feel quite calm. And I bet you feel quite calm. And that's how we do it. Ping, ping, ping. Don't know why I started doing that. But that's what. Let's click it out. 3 clicks. Magic. Beautiful painting. Yeah, I've just shown them. You're a bit late, Miss Q, but I've just shown them. So, yeah. So, I'm going to go, because I'm going to try and finish off a bit of my hair now, because I was, like I said, it was a bit of a chat on my hair. But I will do a bit of a proper dread journey chat about my hair for anyone who's interested. Got dreads, thinking of having or whatever. And a few more hairstyles and things like that, just because obviously I've got them. I can talk about them because I've got them. And this is what I mean. You talk about your experiences of things that you know, you may have done. Like, I can talk about this because I've got them. I can talk about my artwork because that's what I do. Like I said, I will be bringing more arty stuff, but it's just because the schools have been off again. So, you know, we will see. Yes, thank you, Crystal Fizz. Hallelujah, spot on. Hi, Rita. It makes me laugh, and you'll come in when I'm going. But, no, I don't think I'm on tonight, but you never know. I'm never going to say never. I don't think I will be doing because I'll be relaxing. But you never know. I might just pop on, because I'm a yakata, and when I feel like something needs to be said, I just do it in the moment. So whatever, 1 hour of beautiful energy. Oh, is it? Yeah, I better go then. Better go on, get on with what I'm supposed to be doing. And yeah. But I'm glad you've all come in. Dread victory roll. I know, people have said that. I probably, would I be able, well, I've got this, well, I guess I could do this bit. I remember how to do it. There you go. Ooh. Yeah, I could do like a, what is it, right? What would you call it? 50s. Everyone used to know, I used to love my 50s. 50s bun or something. I don't know. What would I do? Don't know how I'd do it now. Oh no, I think it'd be on this side. Let's see. See what she can do. I'll have to try it one time. I might come on and show a few different hairstyles because 11:11. I don't know if I can do this on camera, but let's see if I can tie it up like that, and then I'd have all this tucked in, and then I could do my little victory roll. I haven't got the clips for it. Chuck them all out because but stick my. Remember when I used to have my little beauty spot there? I've not worn that for ages. I need to get my nose ring back in, actually. I had a nose ring, as everybody knows. Everybody knows. It's up there, actually. It's a little moon. But, yeah, maybe I'll try and do it this weekend. It was there, you see. Might have to try and get that back in. I've just not got round to it. Hairstyles galore. I know. So, yeah, I've got to go and fix a bit more of this. Like I said, if you've just come in, this is a bit neater on this side, because I've been fixing it where this is like not. So I tiddly I. So I'll let you go. Enjoy. I was going to say enjoy your Friday. It's not Friday. Enjoy your, what day is it? Wednesday. All us girls should start wearing victory rolls. I used to wear. Yeah, victory rolls, especially now. Oh yes, very good. Very well said. And I will see you. I'm not going to say tonight. I don't think it will be. I've been on for a bit. I've been on for an hour. That's fine. Might be a few videos, just my little videos. I'll be on my community page, and if I'm not on, I'll be just putting some art up if I'm not on, because I've got a free week this week, so I can, at weekend I'll be able to do my art and stuff. So we'll see, but you know what I'm like. I'll say I'm not coming on and come on, and vice versa, but that's just me. That's what I do. Lovely time this morning. Yeah, so thanks for coming in, joining me. I'll look into the Archangel, Major Face Palm and Archangel Michael, because I know what you're talking about. I definitely know what you're talking about. And thanks for Face Palm and who else was it? Oh God, I can't remember. I think it was who else put? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm looking at Super Chat. Face Palm and Effie and someone else. Yeah. Thanks for the donations anyway. Thank you very much. You know where you are. So, yeah. Oh, and Claudia. Was that just now, Claudia? Oh. Thank you. Oh, I like that. You've got a little, what is it? You've got a little fox saying #1. But I like the fox because he's painting. Yeah, so Claudia, I'm glad that you're drawing. What are you drawing before I go? Is there anything you'd like to see me draw? Or any arty videos you'd like me to do? I'm going to be doing some more doodle videos because, like I said, it's one of my meditation things anyway. So, and I know a few of you have been getting inspired by that, so it's brilliant. Keep control of the frequencies, lovely ones. Exactly, Miss Q. That's what we've all got to do. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. But yes, I'll be showing more of my little book. My little book with all my little doodly people in it. I've got my fairy, Illuminaire, and what was the others? Oh yeah, the me on the couch. I've got another one to do with me, actually. I'm going to show you another picture of that. Dream painting. Dream painting. Dragonfly. I think I've had a dragonfly in one of my pictures. I have had a dragonfly in one of my doodles, actually. But, yeah, so you never know. I might get up in the morning to do a doodle one where I tried the other week where I was drawing on the camera. You never know. We'll see. We will see. Tree in the garden doodles. Oh, yeah, tree in the garden. Good. Good. Yeah, because you were sat out in the garden when it was hot, weren't you? Exactly. So it's nice if you can get learning to doodle flowers and stuff in the garden and stuff like that. It's nice. So like I said, I'm going to go because you know what I'm like. I'll end up talking to you all and staying on for hours on end, which I could do. I'm sure I could do a 24-hour stint. I actually could do it. It's my spirit's home. Ah, very good. Yeah, I like the dragonflies. Good spiritual meaning behind that. And I will see you soon. Enjoy your Wednesday. Keep shining your light. Keep doing what you're doing. All the things that you love that I always talk about. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Sorry, I can't say. Oh, it's all right. Dolly, I'm finally sending you the email. I promise to. Okay, I'll check it. I'll keep checking because sometimes I don't get things, but I'll keep checking. I'll keep reminding myself to go over and have a look. And love you all, fam jam. Yay, love you all, fam jam. I do love you all. It's soul fam out there, and like I said, no one really knows who each other is, but you're all getting on, and it's brilliant. And I just love I love seeing the chat with all the colours in and all the stuff that everyone puts in, and you're all helping each other, you know, to just raise your vibrations as we go through these changing times, which seem mad, but we know it's going somewhere good, not the other. So keep vibing high, and I will see you very soon. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.